Today we are going to see about the poem Ulysses. Ulysses was written in 1833 by Alfred Lord Tennyson, the future poet laureate of Great Britain. The poem takes the form of a dramatic monologue spoken by Ulysses, a character who also appears in Homer's Greek epic. In the Odyssey, Ulysses struggles to return home, but in Tennyson, Ulysses is frustrated with domestic life and earns to set again and continue exploring the world. Dante seems to condemn Ulysses' recklessness as an explorer, but in Tennyson's poem, there is nobility and heroism in Ulysses' boundless curiosity and undaunted spirit. Ulysses expresses frustration at how dull and pointless his life now seems as king of Ithaca. Trapped at home on the rocky island of Ithaca, his wife is old and he must spend his time enforcing imperfect laws as he attempts to govern people he considered stupid and civilized. In Ulysses' eyes, all his people do is try to store up with wealth, sleep, and eat. They have no conception of who Ulysses is and what his life has been like. Ulysses still earns to travel the world like he used to do as long as he is alive. He doesn't want to stop doing the things that, in his eyes, make life worth living. He found joy, he claims, in every moment he spent traveling, even at the times when he was suffering. He found joy both when he was with his faithful crew members and when he was by himself, both when he was on land and when he was sailing the sea through rainstorms. He has become famous throughout the world as an explorer who was continually traveling and earning to know more. Ulysses reflects that he has seen and learned a great deal about all the places where people live, about their lifestyles, cultures, and ways of governing themselves. Everywhere he went, he was shown honor and respect. Ulysses also found joy fighting alongside with his fellow soldiers, men he honored and respected. Ulysses feels that each person and place he has encountered has been changed by the encounter as he himself. No matter how much of the world he sees, there is always still more to see, and it is these unseen regions that he always tries to pursue. Ulysses exclaims that it is boring and unsatisfying to stay in one place and stop doing the activities that define your life, comparing himself to a sword that has been allowed to thrust useless away rather than being used gloriously in battle. Merely being alive doesn't mean you are truly living. Ulysses feels that multiple lifetimes would still have been too little time to do all he wishes to do, and he is almost at the end of the one lifetime he has. Still, every hour that he has left to live before he dies has the potential to bring new opportunities for action. It would be disgraceful, he feels, to sit tight at home and just try to eat and stay alive for a few more years, when, even as an old man, his greatest desire is still to explore the world and keep learning more. Ulysses then starts to describe his son Telemachus, who will inherit Ulysses' role as ruler of the island when Ulysses dies. Ulysses affirms that he loves his son, who is conscious and thoughtful about how he will best carry out his responsibilities as ruler. Telemachus will work to civilize the fierce wild people of Ithaca and make them more gentle and gradually teach them to devote their lives to productive civic activities. Ulysses cannot find any faults in Telemachus. He devotes his life to the responsibilities of his role. He pays proper respect to his people and his parents, and after his father dies, he will continue offering appropriate sacrifices to the gods that Ulysses most honored. Ulysses looks out towards the port where the wind is blowing in the sails of his ship and where he can see the wide dark sea. He now addresses his farmer crew, the men who worked alongside him and explored the world and gained new knowledge with him. He reminds them that they always accepted joyfully whatever their travel would bring, whether trouble or good luck, and proudly faced every obstacle with resolution and bravery. Ulysses then acknowledges that both he and they have grown older, but insists that even as older men they can still work, do hard, and earn respect. The people of Ithaca are beginning to light lamps in their homes. Night is falling, the moon is rising in the sky. The waves of the sea are murmuring almost as if they are speaking to Ulysses. Ulysses urges his crew as his friends to join him on one last voyage. Even now, they are not too old to explore some unknown region of the world. He invites them to board a ship, push away from shore, and man the oars so they can beat the waves because Ulysses still has the goal of sailing past the horizon as far as he can go before he ultimately dies. Many of their heroic qualities have been diminished by old age, but they have not been lost completely. They don't have the same strength or physical powers they possessed as younger men fighting epic, world changing battles, but inside, Ulysses declares they are ultimately the same men they always were. Their minds and hearts are still brave and composed in the face of danger and obstacles. They remain determined to work hard to pursue their goals and accomplish them and to never give up. Thank you.